Let's have a look at the Texas measles outbreak and how does this relate to dog culture.
Plano explains why.
That's the age group where most hospitalizations and complications have been described. And again, this will be mostly on the less than 5 years of age that have not been vaccinated. So historically, because measles was a disease that we rarely.
So they're going to blame this on vaccinations, of course, because they want you to go get some more jabs. But measles is made more powerful by dogs. Whoa, 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 what are you talking about, dude? Measles doesn't come from dogs. Uh huh. That's what most people are going to say right about now. But let me give you a little bit of information. Viruses love CO2. If you can raise the CO2 level in your environment, or just like right in front of you, near your skin and nose and hair and blankets, everything else, you just made a perfect little environment for every little virus. You make them live longer. And that's how it is with these viruses. If they live just long enough, that's how they can get transmitted to somebody else. Your immune system is probably going to take care of some of them, but your immune system may be compromised too. One of the ways that Texans compromise the immune system of their kids is put them around dogs like this. The CO2, the pet dander, the hair, it's not good for your immune system. It doesn't matter how long your kid has been around your dog and your kid's immune system has gotten used to it, developed antibodies for all the dead proteins from the skin that come off the dogs. Your immune system is compromised when you breathe in pet dander. That's easily scientific provable. You could do a test today and you could look back. But this is what Texans do with their kids. They're constantly putting them around dogs. So measles, yes, it is an airborne disease. It's a virus. So therefore, it is affected by that CO2 like I mentioned. CO2 is a perfect environment for the virus to live just a little bit longer so it can spread, so it can be a little bit stronger against your immune system. And what do dogs breathe out? Guess what? CO2. You sticking your kid right with that dog, pumping CO2 right into their face. Over at the school, at the therapy center, at Walmart, and every other store with people walking around with dogs everywhere, pumping out a perfect gas that just boosts the livability of all these viruses. Here's a little picture I pulled off the internet from Texas. This is a Texas dude, man. Look at him. He loves the puppers. CO2, 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 CO2. So if this guy gets some measles virus on him, or on his dogs, or on his steering wheel, looks like he's been to Arby's or McDonald's. He touches the hand of that person. That virus is going to live longer, possibly long enough to go into the mouth of a child. And it looks like back here is one of his children, a very small person with a small arm. A car full of CO2. So there you go. Maybe instead of another vaccination, maybe you need to tend to your immune system. Stop exposing your immune system to all the nastiness that comes off the dog, and stop basically giving viruses a steroid pill to make them super strong and live longer by breathing your environment full of CO2 from all these dogs. So, there you go. And as a side note, give this some thought. Have you ever heard the companies that make the vaccines do any like real publications about the dangers of dog ownership? No, I don't think we have. So why would all those companies not tell us about the dangers of dogs? Because if we start getting rid of dogs all up by our kids and all up in our houses, guess what? We're going to need less vaccines. Because without a doubt, dogs have an effect on our immune system, negative, and an effect on viruses, positive. So, a little something for y'all to think about over there in Texas while you're suffering from measles and worshiping dogs at the same time.